least we should get the exposure to listen to language. And that is one of the important skills in learning any language. Look at our kids, small children. How do they learn language? How do they learn Telugu? Do they immediately speak after they are born? What happens as kids, as infant babies, what do? They listen. Isn't it? Listening is the first skill for any language. We have 4 language skills in the order of language acquisition. In the order of language learning, we have 4 skills: listening, speaking, reading, writing. We call it LSRW. Listening, speaking, reading, writing. Unfortunately, in our education system, listening, speaking are not given importance. You look at our own elementary schools, they are making crores of rupees out of this elementary education. My daughter is in now LKG. I paid 65,000 fee for LKG. When I studied my entire schooling, I did not pay. Did you pay when you were studying? So today the corporate society has made education into a business. And are they giving the right education? Not at all. This is a sad reality. Today the education system is definitely, undoubtedly, is at fault. I mean, I know one professor who works for NCRT. You know NCRT? NCRT books. He has been appealing the education board to incorporate listening skills first in our education. Do our educational institutions teach listening skills? No institution, no school teaches the listening skills. And listening is learning. Speaking is learning. Reading is learning. Writing is learning. And today, my lecture is centered around these 4 language skills. You want to learn language? Start listening to language. Listen to English every day, 24/7. How do we listen when we go to bed? Your mind must be busy, subconsciously, unconsciously thinking only in English all the time. Listen to English. In our families, all of us have children, right? If we speak in English, our children also will speak in English. If we listen to English, our children also will listen to English. All our homes, we have television, right? Television. Do we have TVs in our home? And which channels do we keep? Do we keep Telugu channel, Hindi or English? English cartoon. Morning to night. If you turn on the TV, it should be only English. You listen to English, whether you are a trainer or a trainee or a master trainer, for everyone, this is applicable. Whole day and night. And more importantly, for our small children, it is important to give that kind of exposure. Exposure is important. Do we have English exposure at home? There is some gentleman here who gave me company. He is not here. Oh, sorry. He is there. So we were talking. I already had lunch. You already had lunch. So both of us sat here. We were talking. So while talking, this is what he also told me, sir, there is no exposure. When I go to office, everybody speaks in mother tongue. Right? So whatever I learn, I am not able to implement. So exposure is very important. How do we get the exposure? Should we go to England? Should we go to EFL University or any private university? No. We create the environment. We create the exposure. We can create. How do we create? Turn on the TV. Chapter is closed. Turn on the TV, only English channels. Whether you keep news or cartoon channel or series. These days there are so many famous English series or movies. So your TV should be completely English channels. That's it. Can we do that? Can we listen to English every day at home? Will you do that, everyone? Everyone? No, nobody? We are not doing, therefore let us start. Let us start. I remember ma'am spoke in online class. Yes, some of you are familiar to me. You are there when sir invited me to deliver a lecture online. I think ma'am also was there. Some of them, yeah. So, listening skill has to be improved. That's the first skill. So, what is the technique that I have just suggested? What is the advice I gave you? You are not listening to me. Are you all listening to me? Yes. I spoke for 15 minutes non-stop on the importance of listening skill and how to develop listening skills. Listening is learning. If you want to learn English, listen to English. Simple logic. Simple logic. So what should you do every day? Listen what? Where? On television. Which channels? English channels. What in English channels? What exactly? TV news. Right? All news should be in English. And then series. Serials. English. Movies. English. And there are stories. Video stories available. Listen to them. So have you understood my first advice? Listening. What is the second one? Speaking. Speak in English 24/7. What happens to my mother tongue? Telugu. Will I forget my mother tongue? Never. We will never forget our mother tongue. It is safe. It is safe. Do not worry about our mother tongue. And will your children forget mother tongue? No. As long as we are in India, as long as we are in our Telugu states, we will never forget our own mother tongue. So do not be afraid of losing our mother tongue if we speak in English 24/7. We should speak in English 24/7. Right or wrong, even if we make mistakes, it's okay. Every success story has a failure. Isn't it? Sachin Tendulkar, great cricketer, did he not get out many times? Did he make century in every match? Did he score 50 in every match? No. He played how many matches? 400 matches, 500 matches he played. How many centuries? Only 100 centuries. 300 times he failed. He made mistakes. Did he give up playing cricket? He continued, right? Every successful person in this world failed. Do not worry. Let us not worry about failure. Let us not worry about mistakes. We should make mistakes. We are human beings. Can this stand make mistake? Can this thing make mistake? No. Only human beings make mistakes. We should make mistakes. We should learn from our mistakes. So let us not worry about making mistakes while we speak in English. Speaking in English is important. I was very happy when some of you came here and you introduced yourself, tried very well. He tried very well to speak in English. Later on, he shifted to Telugu. That's okay. But he attempted. He attempted. And I like this story. Very inspiring story. He is not giving up. He doesn't need it. Does he need English for his profession? He doesn't need. But still, he has that passion. Right? So, let us speak in English 24/7. Take English wherever we go. Just like Hutch dog. Take English with you. Speak in English when you go out. Speak in English when you are with your family members. Inspire our own children at home to speak in English. And how do we develop speaking skills? How do we develop? Speaking is nothing but question answers. Speaking is nothing but question answers. Okay, you ask my name. See, you know the question. The answer is simple. The answer is in the question only. What is your name? My name is. Out of 4 letters, 2 letters are answered, 2 letters are in the question. Where are you from? I am from Hyderabad. Half of the answer is in the question. I am from. Where are you from? See? Question, answer. Question, answer. Every day, tell your children at home to ask you questions. And you will also listen to more questions every day. And that question also, okay. Others ask me my name. Somebody asks, what is your name? Are there different ways we can ask? Yes? May I get to know your name? Another way we can ask. To come to this building, there is another road. There is another road. There is another road, right? There are different roads we can come to this building. Isn't it? Similarly, we can ask different questions. Okay, somebody else ask me. Okay. Continue. There is no wrong answer. Very good, wonderful. May I know your name? Continue. No, only name. Name. Please tell me your name. Okay. Could you please tell your name? Can I know your name? May I know your name? Sorry? Right. See how many options we have in questions for same 1 point name. What is your name? Can you tell me your name? Could you tell me your name? Do you mind telling me your name? Would you mind telling me your name? May I know your name? May I know what your name is? Could you tell me what your name is? Can you tell me what your name is? Do you mind telling me what your name is? There are 13 different questions. Could you tell me where you stay? Where do you stay? Can you tell me where you stay? Do you mind telling me where you stay? Same questions we ask for different situations. Focus on questions. Focus on question. Answers are easy. Have you understood the technique? Understood the technique? Use the same technique for our students. So questioning is very, very important. So what do we do to improve our spoken English? We ask questions. We ask questions. And speak in English every day, with everyone, with everywhere. Speak in English with everyone, everywhere, every time. Every time, speak only in English. And you will see the difference. When you continue to speak in English every day, within a week, you will grow from 0 to 1. After 2 weeks, 1 to 2. After 1 month, 3 to 5. After 1 year, you will become master. You will become a master trainer. Mark my words today. And as you leave this hall, you speak only in English with everyone. Say bye in English. Say I will meet you again in English. You call your family members and speak only in English. After going home, interact with your family members only in English, and everybody in your family, hey, what happened to my son, what happened to my daughter, what happened to my wife, what happened to my husband? Everybody should be surprised today after going home. Dear teachers and trainers, master trainers, we are good at speaking, but we are not good at implementing. We are good at listening. We listen. Whatever now I am giving you, you are nicely, patiently listening to me. But will you implement whatever advice I am giving? Will you implement? We fail in implementing. That is a problem. We go to doctor, we have so many illnesses, so many problems with our health. Doctor will say, don't smoke. Will the young fellow give up smoking? Never. And doctor will say, don't drink alcohol. Will he give up? No. We listen to so many people, but we don't implement. That is our problem. Now I am giving you so many advices, and if you don't implement, it is waste of time. You sacrificing your Sunday and coming far from your own distant places, coming here, and if there is no change in us, around us, useless. So shall we be the change? Are you listening? Again I am asking, are you listening? Yes. What is my important word, key word I am giving you now? Change. Change. Who has to change? I have to change. Change in what? Change in speaking in English. Hereafter, I will speak only in English. You try one day, and you try, seriously you try. Speak only in English. Even if your own family members don't understand, it's okay. Do it as an experiment. One day speaking challenge. One day speaking challenge. 1 week speaking challenge. 1 month speaking challenge. 1 year speaking challenge. There will be miracle in our life if we do this. We don't have to attend any training classes anywhere. If we do this, conditions apply. What is the condition? Doing samsara with English. That is the condition. Falling in love with English. That is the condition. Speaking, reading, writing, listening in English every day with everyone, everywhere. That is the rule. If we can do that, we don't have to pay. He told me 2016 he paid 4,500 rupees for 1 month course. Now I am telling you, you don't have to pay anyone if we speak in English every day. So will you all promise me today? Promise yourself. Promise your conscience. We should be truthful to our own conscience. Who am I? I will speak for half an hour here and go away. Isn't it? But your conscience will stay with you forever. Isn't it? Every day we should tell our conscience, oh yes, I am speaking in English. Yes, I am reading in English. Yes, I am listening to English. Yes, I am writing in English every day. Be answerable to your conscience. Now coming to reading skill, third skill. So I told you about listening. I told you about speaking. Now reading. Cameraman there sitting, very successful. I'm very happy for you. He doesn't know how to read and write, and today he is teaching. Great story, great inspiration. So, can we every day read one story? Our mobile phones, we misuse. Why don't we use well? Our mobile phone has App Store, right? Play Store. In the Play Store, you just type stories in English. You get so many free. Download and one story every day. Can we do that? Will you download? Will you download from Play Store? Not interested? You don't want to read? Story app, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Everyone should have a story app. It is free. I'm not asking you to buy storybooks. I don't want you to spend money unnecessarily. Everything is available. Everything is available. Okay, today, we were talking about ChatGPT. We have AI tools. Artificial intelligence is taking over. You type in ChatGPT, give me a short story in 100 words. It will give you. You read the story 5 times every day. Same story you read 5 times. Enough. Every day, same story 5 times. 365 stories in a year. You will see improvement in your language. Have you done this in the past? Have you done this in the past? Every day one story 5 times? Same story 5 times. Let's do it. Let us do it. Now the last skill. What is the last skill? Writing. Do we write? We gave up writing. Every day if we can write in English 10 sentences, what happened from morning to night. 10 sentences, diary writing. Enough. Write 10 sentences enough every day. You don't have to worry about grammar. You don't have to worry about vocabulary. You don't have to worry about pronunciation or accent. Since you are listening to English every day, that will automatically come. So keep writing every day 10 sentences about the day. How I spent my day. If you do these 4 skills, and if you start being faithful, sincere in implementing our advice, you will see wonders with your language. Please take my words seriously, and I implement this every time in my life. Therefore, I am able to speak convincingly, right? And you will be amazed and surprised. Even I come from Telugu medium. Until my 10th standard, I studied in Telugu medium. 96, I finished my 10th. From 96 onwards, I fell in love with English. I have been doing samsaram with English. And English is my second wife. I have a first wife. English is my second wife. English is my girlfriend. I give priority to English every day. I don't divorce English. I may divorce my first wife. I may not. I'm just giving example. నా మొదటి భార్య, మాకు ఇప్పుడున్న భార్య నా మొదటి భార్య. ఇంగ్లీష్ కాదు. ఇంగ్లీష్ ఈజ్ మై సెకండ్ వైఫ్. ఇంగ్లీష్ అనేది నా యొక్క రెండవ భార్య. అంటే మన జీవితంలో భార్యాభర్తలకు ఇచ్చినటువంటి విలువని వేరే వాళ్ళకి ఇవ్వము. అటువంటి ప్రేమని వేరే వాళ్ళకి ఇవ్వము. అంతటి ప్రేమని, అంతటి విలువని ఈ భాషకి ఇస్తే ఈ భాష మనకొక జీవితాన్ని ఇస్తుంది. And that is my experience. I prioritized English. I started loving English, and today English gives me career. English gives me life. I work for Oxford University Press. I work for Oxford University Press as a resource person. I go to schools to train teachers. CBSE school, ICSE school, state syllabus school, all over South India. One day, they spend 30,000 for me. Oxford University Press. That is the power of English. That is the power of commitment, dedication to English. That's what I'm trying to say, trying to inspire. Let us fall in love with English. The day we divorce English, that is the day English will leave us on the crossroads. You are serious about English? Be dedicated. Be passionate. Make our students also dedicated and passionate. Let students also fall in love with English. Let them spend time, energy, money for English. Not for other unnecessary avocations, unnecessary things. Is it? There are so many distractions in the world today. But train our children to fall in love with English. Let them spend time, money, energy. Before we tell them, we should be doing right. Isn't it? All of us should be doing this. Shall we do this? So today, let us make a pledge. Let's make a promise to our conscience. Conscience అంటే ఏమంటాం తెలుగులో? అంతరాత్మ. మన మనస్సాక్షి. మన మనస్సాక్షికి మనమే సమాధానం చెప్పుకోగలగాలి. ఎవరికి ప్రూవ్ చేయని అవసరం లేదు. ఎవరికి మనం సంజాయించాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. మన మనస్సాక్షికి మనం చెప్పుకోగలిగితే, yes, I have been speaking in English. I can proudly say, yes, I have been reading in English. I have been writing in English. I have been listening to English. And that will give a change in our language. Tomorrow, all of you will become master trainers. Tomorrow, there will be a time where you will be paid for one day 10,000 rupees, for one day 20,000 rupees. That day will come. I started in 96 and I have been traveling my journey with English language. I never left. Morning 4:30 I get up. I sit with my laptop. I work on English. I published 4 books. 3 books are ready to be printed. And I work for many publishing houses. And how do I do that? Sit every day. Dedicate your time. And when you have that passion, automatically you will spend your time, energy and money for your passion. Let's do that. Shall we do that? Yes. Have I bored you enough? Is there something today we are taking away? Yes. Or we leave everything here and go away? It will remain in these doors, we close everything and nothing goes out. Why should we carry this burden? This is very burdensome. No, it is not easy. It is not easy to be faithful to our second wife. Immediately after crossing this wall, we will divorce English. Very faithfully, yes. Confidently I can tell you. Because I have been seeing so many people, so many students. And after 1 week they will call me, sir, how do I improve my pronunciation? Sir, how do I improve my grammar? How do I improve my vocabulary? I mean, I gave all the mantras, all the tips. Still, people don't implement. That is a problem. తెలుగులో మనం అంటాం కదా, ఆరంభ శూరులే కానీ కార్య సాధకులు మన పరిస్థితి అది. ఇప్పుడు నేను చెప్పినంత మంచి కథలాగా బాగుంటుంది, కానీ దాన్ని మనం ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేయటంలోనే మనం ఫెయిల్ అవుతున్నాం. If we can implement whatever resolution we have taken now, you will see a different person in you. You will see different families. Not only we are changing our families. We are changing our family. And English gives confidence. This boy was telling me, English gave me confidence. And it is true. It is true. English gives confidence. So, do you want to divorce English? You decide. Thank you everyone for listening to me, for being active listeners throughout my lecture. I'm very impressed with all your stories. Everyone is a story. And we learn from each other. I've learned a lot of lessons today. Without even sitting and learning, we can learn. Looking at every one of you gives me a vibration. That is a story for me. Speaking to him or speaking to all of you has given me so many lessons. I am going back home with so many lessons. I don't know how you are going back, but I am going back with so many lessons because I am a teacher who learns every day, not one who teaches every day. I don't teach. I teach in a university. Even in the university, I don't teach. Truly, I engage them. They are engaged in activities. So in your classes, engage students into different activities. There is something called pair work. Let two students sit together. Two. There is small group, 3. There is bigger group, 5. There is bigger group, 10. There is whole class. These are different activities we should engage our students with. Then you will see miracles. Okay? So I don't want to extend. Whatever I want to say, I have said. Now the ball is in your court. You do whatever you want to do, but let there be a change. Thank you everyone for giving me this opportunity.